Hey everybody, and welcome to today. Kelly and I have been talking about doing a collaboration between divine masculine and divine feminine. So today is Shelly's going to be doing the divine feminine and I will be the masculine. So she will be pulling the first couple of cards. So if it resonates, it will probably resonate for you within the first couple of cards. All right, so let's begin.
Okay, so we're going to look at the current energy, any crossing, connecting, or challenging. We will look at the recent past, and we will look at your conscious thoughts, subconscious feelings, near future, how you're viewing things in the future, anything external to you, future emotions, and potential outcome. So we'll start off with the current energy. Okay, so the divine feminines are feeling like things are stuck, stagnant, and not moving with that Hanged Man. Let's see, what do you feel like is the challenge here in this connection? Okay, right. Well, the divine feminines have had some sort of serious knock to their confidence here, but again, also feels like there's nothing going forward in this connection at this time. Everything's just stalled. Divine masculines.
Sorry about that. All right, so let's see. So the overall energy for the divine masculine and how they feel. All right, the Hangman. Yeah, the masculine feels stuck. They feel like there's a lot of things outside their environment that's actually kind of holding them back from this. It's like, yes, they want to jump in, but it's like he's in a circus and they feel like their energy can't go in one direction, whether they wanted to or not. There's too many things going on outside, whether it's family, whether it's other people's, expectations. There's something that's holding this whole connection back, is why they haven't been able to jump in yet. Okay, so let's see what the challenge is for the divine masculine. The Eight of Coins. Okay, so I feel like this coming out, they feel like they have to, there's, like I said, there's so much energy of them having to give out to some other connection, to provide for a family, to provide for, like there's so much about expectations that's coming out for the divine masculine that they want to make moves, but they just simply can't, right? Yeah, they want the Knight of Wands. They want to come in with this passionate connection, but again, there's too many things holding them back. All right.
Okay, so we're going to look at, from the divine feminine's point of view, what happened in the past here. Pretty interesting that we both got the Hanged Man for the divine feminine and masculine, isn't it, for the current energy?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the past here, I just have a general feeling of defeat. Yeah. Okay. It looks like for some of you watching here, there could be third-party issues. With this Lovers in reverse here, it could have been that your person chose someone else over you, or there's just some sort of disconnect, but overall just a feeling of defeat.
All right, so the past, I feel like the divine masculine could have actually had multiple options. This is my King of Wands card. This is my person that actually has multiple suitors. So if this is the case, then I do feel like they kind of wanted to leave their options open. They wanted to make sure that they were, it's like they didn't want to put all their energy and their eggs into one basket. There was something about kind of a player type energy where they weren't quite ready to give the full extent to the connection whenever they were meeting. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, there could be children involved, but it does feel like maybe they weren't able to give the connection the full on enchilada. Yeah, they wanted the Ace of Wands with this person because of the passionate connection between the two of you. But at the same time, the King of Wands is also somebody that's leaving his options open. So in the past, it does feel like they weren't really fully able to emotionally dive into this with the divine feminine.
Okay, so we're going to look at the divine feminine's current feelings and thoughts. So feelings at this time. Oh, okay. Ten of Swords. So the divine feminine is feeling like this is dead, done, and dusted. Okay, but I still feel like the divine feminines are hoping that there is going to be some sort of communication or something that eventually does come in here. But they're not really holding out too much hope. The divine feminine feels like the divine masculine's hiding something. Yeah, and they're not putting up with it. Look. Okay. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords there. So the divine feminines are very much standing or sitting in their power here, saying, I want the truth. If you don't give me the truth, then this is going to stay. Come.
It's the current energy of that divine masculine misses your attention, divine feminine. We got the 6 of Wands. They're missing you, missing the attention. I think that you guys probably stroke their ego quite a bit. So they're starting to miss that passionate connection that you gave them. Yeah, look at that Ace of Pentacles. They want to give this connection, but why? I want to see why the current energy. What is holding us back? What's holding us back? Okay, so I feel like with this, what's holding them back, the divine masculine's actually afraid that if they come forward and they kind of like rush in with their emotions, the divine feminine's actually going to like be not receptive to it. They've kind of caged in their heart here a little bit. They don't want to, they're just, I think it's kind of like an ego thing, because I feel like they don't want to get their ego bruised. So they're kind of just going to be observing the feminine from a distance, because they're afraid that if they jump in, it's going to not be reciprocated. Yeah. So this is my card of like, he's taking his sweet ass time to get there. He's letting his horse drink water. So it's like, there's this energy about this person that they miss your attention, but at the same time, they're really scared that if they come forward in this connection and they tell you how much they love you with the Ace of Cups, that it's not going to be reciprocated. So they're afraid of getting shut down, essentially.
Okay. Okay, well, let's say, I guess, that see, because in my divine feminines over here, feel like your divine masculines are hiding something.
Probably hiding their feelings is what it looks like.
Okay, so let's see what is likely to come in the near future here for the divine feminines. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles as well. So yeah, it looks like your slow moving energy is catching up here in the future. I have a card of reconciliation. So there is potential for reconciliation coming in here in the near future, but I do feel like the divine masculines are going to have to step up a bit here, because the divine feminines, like I said, they're coming out here as having a general feeling that the divine masculines are not being honest about something. So what are you getting?
Let's see. Energy. 2 of Cups on the masculine side. The 2 of Cups, they want this reconciliation too. They were like, baby, let's get together. They want to toast. They want to have a celebration with those 2 glasses there, right? They see it. It feels like it's definitely mutual, but I want to see what they're hiding. Let's see what they're hiding. What's the masculine hiding from us? The 4 of Swords. All right. So I feel like they're still just going through some kind of heartbreak. Some of them could actually be ending something emotionally. It does feel like, well, that one wanted to fly out, huh? Okay. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles here. So it does feel like this person, they kind of have this single energy about them. It's like they're wanting to jump in, like I said, but they're taking their sweet time. I feel like some of them, if you are dealing with that third party that was brought up earlier, it does feel like they're ending that. And they're kind of going through like, should I jump into a relationship and reach out now? Because I feel like my divine feminine's going to want me to completely jump in all the way. I can't just text them and leave it on that. I'm going to have to actually express all of my feelings, because I know that my divine feminine's going to want this, 2 of Cups. They're going to want this Ace of Pentacles that we talked about, because I know that my divine feminines are going to need a solid commitment, and I can't come in with this half-ass offer, right? So I do feel like they're kind of like in this contemplation mode on, if I come towards my divine feminine, am I going to be ready to jump into an actual commitment? Is kind of what I'm seeing here.
Okay. So what the divine masculine could be hiding then is that something could be ending on their side, essentially. Okay, so let's see, how is the divine feminine viewing things in the future? Okay, well, the divine feminine here is feeling like this is almost just getting too much. Okay, if the divine masculine, it's all well and good coming in here for reconciliation slowly, but the divine feminine is still feeling like the divine masculine is kind of keeping her on the outside, kind of leaving her or him, whatever, in a bit of lack here. I'm getting an energy here that divine feminine is feeling like the divine masculine is just not stepping up enough.
What was that one you just did? What was that one you did, divine feminine?
I just did how the divine feminine's viewing things in the future.
Okay, so how's divine masculine viewing things in the future? Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's just so much energy of like they're afraid that if they actually come forward, she's gonna block them out. Yeah. Okay. So we have the 10 of Wands coming out here too. Yeah, there's just all this energy of like, should I? And then I have the 5 of Wands next. So it does feel again, there's so much wand energy because it's so passionate and it started off, it feels like it maybe started off with like a hot heavy connection and there was nothing to balance it out, there was nothing to solidify it, is kind of how they're seeing this. And there's just all this energy of like being turned down. I feel like that's just what the main thing is holding us back. I'm gonna get some more on this. The Temperance. Yeah, I was saying there was nothing balancing this connection out, there was nothing happening in order to solidify it, right? Let me get some more. The Queen of Cups. The only person that was trying to solidify this connection was the Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine didn't take the moves that they were supposed to. Yeah, but that's the thing. They saw you as wifey, but they didn't make the move towards it. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, they didn't balls up. Death. So it ended. Again, we got 2 deaths now on the Divine Masculine. So seeing this connection as in, it's kind of like they feel like it's going to inevitably end again if they come forward and they confess their feelings.
Okay, so let's see, is there anything, outside of you both affecting this? Again, I mean, if there is like a committed partner here on either side, it could be that someone here is trying to make it work on that side, because we've got the Ace of Cups with the King of Pentacles. That's in external. So if there's Divine Feminines out there who are already in relationships, this could be you trying to re-spark something in your current relationship, or this could be your Divine Masculine trying to re-spark something on their side.
Okay, let's see if there's anything going on outside of the Divine Masculine. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, if they're already in a connection right now, it does look like that's what's, yeah, the Magician. But there's this energy of wanting to escape this connection. There's this energy of wanting to come. We had the Star, we got the 2 of Cups, we have all these great cards coming towards the Divine Feminine. But again, what we started with was the overall energy was the Hangman, and that there's too many things going on outside that they haven't been able to make this go forward. Yeah, they want to move this forward with the Wheel of Fortune, but again, there's too many things that are holding them back, like possibly this third party connection. Yeah, they're not able to bring in the passionate, they want to come in, but I feel like this is how they're going to come in, is the Knight of Wands energy. And if they do reach out to Divine Feminine, even though they're still tied to this other connection, if that is the case for your Divine Masculine, that they're going to come in and you guys are going to be like, is this just for hanky panky? Is this just for, some kind of passionate, yeah. Is this just for some, pick me up, hook up kind of energy? So I feel like what I'm seeing is the Divine Feminine might be shut down because he's going to come towards her, not with the solid offer, but more of a hookup type offer. So,
yeah. And I can tell you right now that if that happens, they will be Queen of Swordsing them straight out here. Final outcome. So again, just want to say future positions are not set in stone. This is just predictive of current energies if nothing changes. Yeah, look, 7 of Wands.
Blockage.
Yeah, no. I mean, technically, this is all dependent on whether the Divine Masculines do come in, with a solid offer here. But if they don't, then I don't really see much movement, to be honest. And I don't see the Divine Feminines waiting around either.
Yeah. I actually just pulled the Lovers on the Divine Masculine side. So I feel like the Divine Masculine inevitably thinks the Divine Feminine is his person. But again, he's too tied up to anything that's going on outside for him to make those solid moves. The Hierophant. Yeah, the Hierophant's underneath. So I feel like what I was going back, there's too many like maybe family expectations here about being true if they're married, or just being true to what it is. There's too many expectations going on the Divine Masculine side to really make a move that I'm kind of seeing right now. But they do see the Divine Feminine as their person ultimately.
Yeah, I mean, the Divine Feminines are coming out as the Empress, but on your side, I only saw Knights.
Yeah, only nice. Yeah, there's love. There's so much love here. We did get King of Wands, but that was the past. So, I mean, that's kind of my Playboy energy too. The
Yeah.
king of Playboys. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's it.
It. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. And thanks, Shelly, for doing the divine feminine side of
Thank
things.
you so much.
Hope we gave you guys some insight and clarity. You guys have a fabulous day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.